I made a decision that within the first 90 days of becoming your next member of parliament, I will be setting up a special welfare fund, and I'm going to put $2 million of my personal money to start the fund.
And if you want something fixed, you don't go to the man who don't have an experience or a record of fixing it. You have to deal with the man who have the experience and the track record of fixing things. And
hello everyone, welcome to this video. Who will win in Northeastern St. Elizabeth? Will it be the JLP's Delroy Slowley or the PNP's Zuleika Jess? Please remember to leave your comments in the chat. Also, remember to like, share, and subscribe. Let's take a listen to some of the plans from both sides for the constituency.
The road has been long. The campaign has been rough. The burden has been heavy. But redemption draweth nigh. Victory is on the horizon. Victory for the people of St. Elizabeth. Victory for the People's National Party. Victory for the next Prime Minister, Mark Jefferson Golden. Comrades, though I come to you as one, I stand on the shoulders of 10,000. I have traveled, I have walked the entire length and breadth of the constituency of Northeastern St. Elizabeth. No road, no there where me no know. I have sat with you on your verandas, in your room. I have stood with you on your farms, and I have seen and I have heard. And I know that my people of Northeast are strong and hardworking. But me know say the medication need to buy. Me know say the prescription need to fill. Me know say the roof need to fix. And me know say rain a fall, but dirty tough same way. And that is why I made a decision that within the first 90 days of becoming your next member of parliament, I will be setting up a special welfare fund, and I'm going to put $2 million of my personal money to start the fund.
Turn up the thing, turn up the thing, turn up the thing, turn up.
And because we are in it together, and when Jess win, Northeast have to win, me I make sure so me take it out of my first 2 months salary. Because, comrades, I am not in the politics for the income. As Comrade Dayton would have said, I am in it for the outcome. And that is why when Jess win, you must win, because people deserve better. People deserve to have a better life under the People's National Party.
Whenever I come to towns like these and I see my supporters, I always look beyond that and I look to the people who are on the shop piazzas, who are looking up at me from inside the bars, those who are looking out the windows and wondering how the Labour right them come take over them town. And some are saying, you know, I really want to hear what them say. Some are saying, why there's so many problems that I have. I hope them have something to say that will address my issues. And so when I speak, I am not only speaking to Labour rights. I'm not only speaking to the people who already understand and are committed to the party. I am speaking as well to all those who may not have voted for me, but who rest their hopes in me to have their problems, their challenges, their dreams realized. And so I know that regardless of whatever the politics of the country is, what we have picked up is that people have faith and confidence that the Jamaica Labour Party, that the government that I lead on your behalf can fix it. People have confidence that if I stand here and I tell you that you are going to have water, that your many years of struggling with water is going to come to an end. And it is not only going to be water for a couple of weeks and then you're going back to no water. That you're going to have a sustainable and enduring solution. That the problem is going to be solved once and for all. If I tell you that, you can have confidence in that. And the reason for that is that we are all people of faith. If I did a poll here, I would say that 70% of the people here go to church or believe in God. 90%. And would say that faith is what? The substance of things hoped for and the evidence of the things not seen. You have hoped for your water for a very long time, and your member of parliament was able to tell you where the water is going to come from. The pumps he's going to install to pump it up the hill into the water tanks that have been there, not used for many years. He will rehabilitate it and bring the water down to you, gravity fed. But you can believe it, because there are other places in this constituency that your member of parliament has done it. Tell them again.
Over by Wallingford, we did it, and we did it over there.
We did it in a place just down that we took it off of the Greater Mandeville water supply. We did it in a place called Runit. And here you know Runit? By Pepper. Yes. And many other communities in and around. But what people are beginning to see is that the difficult problems that the country has always suffered with, this government is addressing it. Remember, murders and crime was high, especially in this parish. We had a problem with a particular gang. This government deal with them. This morning, I met the superintendent and he said to me, Prime Minister, murders are down 60% in the parish. 60%. He said shootings are down 50%. Major crimes are down 40%. We have cut the murder problem. Many people never believed that that could happen. We deal with it. There was a time when unemployment in Jamaica was very high. If 100 people gathered here, 14 of them wouldn't have any job. Today, If 100 people gather here, only 3 of them don't have a job. And those 3 that don't have a job because they don't have no skill. Because the economy is producing jobs for people with skills. Today, I opened a $355 million investment in Black River. Hold on, in Black River. It is going to employ 65 persons. Massive investment, but more than that, it creates more jobs for farmers to sell their produce. A couple of weeks ago, we started work on the Pedro Plains irrigation that is going to bring water to irrigate all of that area to increase agriculture. We are doing massive investments in Europe. So today as I stand here, I give you the commitment that this town that has a nice little history about it, where the people here, all you have said to me that you want is the water and the road. Those are the 2 things you have said. And I am saying to you that those are in the process to be delivered and will be delivered. That is not a promise, that is a commitment, because we have put in place the Spark program. And I want MP Slowley to tell them of the 10 roads that we are about to start under your Spark program.
Prime Minister, we have 10 roads, as you're aware, that's about to start under the Spark program. But I want to tell you something more than the Spark program. We have other roads because the Spark program is lingering a little bit. But we have some other roads that we're moving faster than the Spark program. And over my wall in Ford, we were there fixing the concrete the other day. But I want to tell you that we have $20 million that coming in right up to the high school up there and then the same place that we put the water over there. I want to say to you, Labour Rights, with a Spark or no Spark, we are going to take care of your road. With a Spark or no Spark, we're going to take care of your water supply because we have the government who understands to run the country and we have enough money that is there to be able to fix the problem for you.
But I still want to hear the Spark road.
Shout. All right. Right now as it is, we have the Spark road over at Brighton that is underway. Show Labour Rights. Right now we have the Spark program by Coffee Lane that is underway. We have Park Mountain that's about to start. We have New River that's about to start. We have Good Hope that's about to start. We have several of those coming up, Prime Minister. And Prime Minister, it is only because of an effective government, your visionary and caring leadership. Because we now have our GDP, which is cut from 140 to 70%. And leader, let a person don't understand when you talk about debt to GDP ratio, but it's easy to understand. If you are earning $100,000 and you are spending $140,000, it means that you are indebted $40,000 every month. It means that you're going to have to borrow or go thief. But when you cut your debt to GDP by 70%, it means that you're now earning $100,000, but your expenses are $70,000. And so you have 30% that you can spend. You can look after your hair, you can build up your house fencing, you can paint your house wall, and everything looking good. And because of the prudent management of our government, we have been able to use your tax dollars, our tax dollars, to be able to give you the road, to give you the water, to give you the school, to provide all the infrastructural benefits for you. Prime Minister, you don't remember this, I know you know about it, but there's a fight that is coming to Balaclava. Minister Desmond Mackenzie came and introduced, and we are just awaiting because the land has been acquired. It would have been a lease arrangement. But Minister has acquired a permanent solution to fill the needs of the people of Balaclava. Because there's no fire station here for years. They have to depend on the Santa Cruz or over Manchester. But you are going to have your own fire station right here.
So your action man is doing quite a bit. So I said to all of you that the challenge with water and road is not a challenge so much anymore, because we have put in place the programs to deliver them. They take a little time to deliver because they go through a process. And all of the programs that we have are in train. So for your community here, your MP explained what there is for water. We have the Spark program with roads that are underway, plus other allocations that we have made to fix other roads. So I don't think there should be any worry about road and water. This government has put in place the measures necessary to give you your road and your water. Your MP is a good man, and I can tell you, if I check my phone now, I am sure I see a message from him asking me about some road or some water. When you put pressure on him, he turn around and put the pressure on me. So we know, and it is one thing that we do, is we listen to the concerns you have, and we work very hard to restore them. So labor rights are here. Also, as I stand here, market. Tell us what's the situation with the market.
Prime Minister, the unfortunate thing about the market is that there are some people who control it over the last 10, 20, 30, and 40 years.
Yes.
And the unfortunate thing, sir, is that them to give it to people who lease out the market, literally
Yes.
to the friend.
Yes.
So we are turning it around, and we have other things. And the market will be given to somebody who can run it properly, fix out the property, and let the people be proud of the market. So they are right.
So hold on and know. So the market was given to a friend of a friend, some friend business, and they wasn't dealing with the market right. Yes. Well, I know that Minister Mackenzie had raised that issue some time ago, and we are going to address that. Now I hear another lady say the bank.
Yes, the bank.
There will be a bank in Santa Cruz. Now that is a big issue. Hold on with that. That is a big issue that has come to us. This whole business of being able to do your banking close to where you live. A lot of you have to go all over Santa Cruz to go and use the bank. What we have decided to do with that, we can't tell the banks where they should go and where they should put up their banks. But we are in dialogue with the banks to ensure that if they can't put up a branch, they must have enough provisions with ATMs to ensure that people can have access to their money, whether it is to lodge or to withdraw. So the government has set up a program where we are going to work along with the banks to find public spaces like post office or postal agencies, like police station, fire station, all of those areas that are public places, so that we can put ATM machines in them closer to where you live, so that you can go with your card and do your little banking, so you don't have to travel all the way down to San. So you're going to see that program rolling out very shortly. What you will realize about this government, a lot of people complain about a whole heap of things, and we listen. Even when I come to the meeting, I don't just come to talk to you. You notice I am listening. Anyway, but you notice that we not just listen, we also have the plans and the programs to address. So I said to you, for those of you who have come out to support your party, again, I thank you. Your support means a lot to me. And I feel very privileged to have your support. I'm humbled by it. And for those of you who are undecided, uncommitted, or probably don't even care about politics, I hope that as you have listened to us, you will see our sincerity, that we are a hard-working government, that we are a listening and caring government, but more than that, we have a record of delivering. We have a record of dealing with the difficult, the hard problems and getting results. And if you want something fixed, you don't go to the man who don't have an experience or a record of fixing it. You have to deal with the man who have the experience and the track record of fixing things. And this government that I administer on your behalf is the government that has cut the national debt in half. This government that I administer on your behalf is a government that has cut the murder rate in half. This government that I administer on your behalf is the government that has cut the poverty rate in half. This government that I administer on your behalf is the government that has presented 10 budgets and has not placed one new tax on the people. This government that I have administered on your behalf has built more roads than any government in the history of Jamaica. This government that I administer on your behalf has built more roads than any government in the history of Jamaica. This government that I administer on your behalf has brought water to more communities than any other government in the history of Jamaica. And all of that stands any challenge. And this government that I administer on your behalf will build more houses than any other government in the history of Jamaica. We have a record of achievement. We are the government of performance. You can have faith, you can have trust that we will fix the problems of this country. You know we have fixed the problems that have plagued us for a long time. God bless you.
That's it for this video. Who would you like to see as the next MP for Northeastern St. Elizabeth? Leave your comments in the chat. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching.